report about classification of variables according to continuity of values. Statistics may be considered as a very important legacy from our forefathers. Many centuries back, kings, leaders, businessmen, gamblers, and ordinary people remembered important happenings through scientific way of recording. As far as statistics is concerned, there are lots of things we need to know or to study to understand fully what statistics is all about. One of its aspects is about variables. Here, we will learn the different classifications of variables needed to solve our problem. Under such classification is the continuity of values. This is just one topic among the many topics that we're going to study as we go along with our lesson. So here is Antonio to explain further.
Classification according to continuity of values. One of the things which a researcher usually does in the initial or first stages of a statistical injury to define the variables relevant related to his problem. As we all knew, a variable is any quantity which may take on different values. It is a characteristic or a property or sample that differentiates a particular member from the rest. Under classification, according to continuity of values, are the continuous and discrete variables.
The continuous variable. It is to be continuous if it takes values as whole numbers or fractions, and decimals. The continuous data are obtained through the process of measuring. Continuous variables can assume any value within a specific interval or range. For example, time, weight, and temperature, blood pressure, income, probability of illness. A person may be weighing 60 kilograms with height of 170.2 centimeters and an age of 25 and 3/4 years. This is under the continuous variable because the numbers, fractions, or decimals are present in this variable.
So, almost of the examples of continuous variables are the time, the weight. Example, what time is it? It's so 23. Next, the weight. My weight is almost 60 kilograms. Next is the temperature and others like blood pressure. It comes, so it involves with the units, almost involves in units. Thank you.
Discrete variables. Discrete variables are discontinuous variables. These variables are obtained through the process of counting. A discrete variable is one which can take for its values only whole numbers or values that come from equal size intervals such as numerical grades given by teachers or professors. Example.
If a coin is tossed 5 times, the frequency of an hand may be 0, 1, 2, 3, or 5. Whole numbers such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grades in college such as 1, 1.25, 1.5, or 2.52.
Other example of discrete variables, examples, number of students, number of subjects in our class. Example, we have 9 subjects here. We cannot say our subjects are 9.5 subjects. So, number of subjects in our class is discrete variable. Another example is number of students in region. The number of students in region is 33. We cannot say 33 half because nobody has a half body map.
Yeah.
Another example is the number of votes in a certain person. That's a sample of the screen. Another also is how many populated schools that are built and students pass. And also, there are the samples of the screen variables.
So, people all over the world found statistics very useful in daily lives. So one who wishes to live a full life must understand how statistics works. In order to understand what is it all about, and one should know first the basic concept of what statistics is like. The meaning, how statistics can be applied, and what are the types of statistics, and the classification of variables, just like this classification according to continuity into its parts, in which the continuous variable or the two types, the continuous variable and the discrete variable, and other classification of variables which includes continuous and discrete. So the first one can be obtained through the process of measuring like this. So the continuous variable will use an special technology or anything to describe, or you will use the like thermometer for the temperature, time for the clock, weight for the weighing scale. While the second one can obtain through the process of counting. So almost the discrete variables is involved like whole numbers like 0 or counting numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. So both variables are very important depending on the problems that you have. This is the end view.
And this is the end of our report about the classification according to continuity of values. Thank you for listening. Stop.